Alex, hey man, how's it going? Wesley Smith here with Eclipse Local. Tell Brandon it was good speaking with him about the remodeling and the home improvement that he can do for us because I'm sure we're going to be doing business one way or another. We've got lots of properties in the Gwinnett area, and typically we have tenant turnover. We got to have home improvement projects worked on. But I wanted to send you this quick video because I do also own a web consulting company where I help small business owners really boost their business and grow their business with a kick-ass web presence. And that starts with a couple different things. So I basically just on your website here, and I wanted to take a look at it with you, just so you can kind of see what all we offer and kind of what it is that we do to improve that. But quickly, it's a mobile responsive site, so the website looks good, and that's one of the key features in today's market. Because in 2015, Google put out Mobilegeddon is what a lot of people are calling it. But if it's not mobile responsive, Google's starting to ding and penalize those sites and move them down in the search rankings. So some of the people that had a really good web ranking, they didn't change their website to mobile responsiveness, and they're falling off page 1, page 2 for searches. But you could tell that because whenever you minimize the screen, it responds to the size of the screen. So if it's a tablet or a smartphone or whatnot, it's responding. So that's good news. You guys have got a mobile responsive site, number one. Number two, Google looks for relevant content on the website, which is basically just words on the page around what keywords your customers are searching for. So if people are searching home improvement Atlanta, home remodeling Atlanta, home repair Atlanta, you want a lot of those words on your web page here in the content so that Google knows where to place you when people do a search for that locally. And I noticed that the content's a little bit thin on the home page. So what you want on the home page is between 500 and 1,000 words on your home page. And it needs to be centered around those keywords that I just discussed that people are actually searching for. And that just kind of gives Google a reason to place you in front of them when they do that search. It's kind of like Wikipedia. Google loves Wikipedia because any subject that you search for online, Wikipedia has the most authoritative, thorough content about that subject, right? So anytime you make a search, Wikipedia is typically the first or second result for that subject that you're searching for. And it's the same with local business websites. So for home remodeling, home improvement, home repairs, if you guys want to be right in front of their face when they do a search, you need to have those words on your page on the home page there. And the third thing is your title tag of the website. So when I hover over it, it says Home Repair Atlanta, Property Maintenance Handyman, Construction, Remodeling, Recon. That's good. You got a pretty good bit of keywords on your title tag there. So that's actually good. So you guys are moving in the right direction on that. But yeah, the website looks good. It's mobile responsive. I don't think there's a whole lot of improving that you would want to do other than the content. You've got to get that right, which is called the on-page SEO. And so once the content's correct here, then you can start working on the off-page SEO, the linking back to the website to give you more votes with Google. And so they'll start placing you above the competition. So what I did next was I did a search here on Google for home remodeling Lawrenceville, Georgia. We'll do Atlanta so we kind of get more search results, and I'll show you that. That way you'll kind of see where you guys are landing for those types of searches. So home remodeling, Atlanta, Georgia, you've got the 3 people in the Google Map pack here. And that's what I was telling Brandon about the maps listing. It's very crucial in today's market because Google's making a huge push towards local results. So if you're standing somewhere in Lawrenceville or Snellville or Duluth or anywhere in Gwinnett County and you do a search for home repair Lawrenceville, home repair Gwinnett, home repair, home remodeling, Google's going to place the most local results in front of those people's face. That's why the map listing is crucial because it pinpoints your specific address. And then when people do a search around this address, you're going to pop up. And you can put it like a 30-mile radius around it, a 50-mile radius around it, whatever. And that way it still pops up for people searching. So anyway, what you want to do on the Google Maps listing is not just put it up. You want to optimize it. So for example, we're looking at Home Rebuilders Google Maps listing here. And see how they've got photos on there. So you want at least 15 to 20 good photos on the Google page, the Google My Business page, the Maps listing, Google Plus page. That will help Google put you above the people with no pictures, no content, etc. And then you want a nice, thorough description similar to what you put on your website in the Google Maps listing. So you want like keywords like home remodeling, home improvement, home repairs, all that stuff in the description area of the Google Maps listing. And then you want to start working on getting reviews. See how Sawhorse Inc. has got 12 reviews? It just makes them stand out above everybody else. Because look, if you come in here and you start searching, you go, well, okay, well, Sawhorse, they've got 12 reviews. They must be doing something right. Nobody else really has that many reviews. I mean, you've got No reviews, no reviews, no reviews, no reviews. 4 reviews, they're getting close. No reviews, no reviews, 1 review, and 3 reviews. So you see that the reviews make a big difference in ranking the Google Maps listing. So if we go back to the actual results, below the Google Maps listings, which is probably getting 60 to 70% of the leads locally, today's market, just the way Google's working. Below that are the actual organic rankings. So we look here, we got homerebuilders.com, renewwalldesignbuild.com, Home Advisor, which is just a lead selling service for home repairs or whatever. Sawhorse.net, we saw them up here on the Google Maps listing. So that's what I would work on with you guys, is getting your Google Maps listing, all pimped out here and optimized, and then also having your website on the first page too of these searches, which is going to just land you a lot more leads for people searching for home repair, home maintenance, home remodeling, things like that. They just give you a call because you're on this first page. And the internet has no emotion. If you do the right things, if you feed Google the proper content and the things that Google's looking for, your website's going to rank just like the guys that have been online for 10 years, 15 years. And you can do it pretty quickly as long as you know how to do the search engine optimization tactics. And but down here, you got Glazer Construction, Distinctive Remodeling, and I went to page 2, which 95% of searchers don't go past page 1. So once they call, 4 to 6 companies on that page 1, maybe for a quote, they're done. They don't need to call 10 or 12 companies. So I didn't really see you guys back here for any of these home remodeling searches. So that's what our service would do, is improve your rankings over the next 60, 90 to 120 days for those types of searches that people are already doing online. And what it's going to do is it's going to grow your business exponentially month by month by month, because now your web presence is going to be there. And when people do that search, you're going to be right in their face. Your Google Maps listing is going to be right in their face, and then your website's going to be right in their face. So they're going to click on it, and they're going to call you, and they're going to get a quote. And it's just going to increase your volume, basically. If your website's not getting any business today, I can certainly help you turn that around where you double or triple your business just by the online presence. And it's relatively quickly. I mean, it's not going to take that many months to get that done, and you might as well be doing something to improve the rankings on that. But what we do as well is, once we get your map listing up, the other thing Google looks for optimization of the maps listing, and who goes right here in this 3-pack, is going to be citations of your name, address, and phone number. So once we get the map listing up and running, we go through about 100 online directories, and we put your business name, your phone number, your address, and your web address, your URL to your website in those directory listings, and we submit it. And we do that to probably between 100 and 120 online directories, and that just gives you the authoritative boost in your local market, because Google looks for who has the most citations of their name, address, and phone number. It's called the NAP. So whoever has the most citations of that, Google just looks at you as the most authoritative. Just kind of the way they work, what they look for. We know that, and that's what we do. So we do the maps listing. We go through and we put relevant content on the home page to where you pick up and rank for those searches that people are doing. And then thirdly, I went over to SEMrush, which is my nerdy SEO tool. I don't want to get too technical with you on this, but I popped in reconatl.com and did a search. And basically, you've got 0 backlinks to your website. And that's kind of a problem for ranking purposes. So if you want to rank over and above the competition, you've got to have more votes online. You got to have more popularity online. So that starts with backlinks. And all a backlink is basically another website that's authoritative in Google's eyes has a link back to your website. So all it is a clickable link to your website, and that gives you a vote with Google, showing that you're a little bit more authoritative than the next guy. And so that's exactly what that does. My phone ringing, excuse me there. But so the more backlinks you have from authoritative, relevant websites, the better in Google's eyes. It just makes your site more popular. It gives you another vote, and it starts pushing you above the competition in your local market for those same searches. So if you guys want to grow your business for home remodeling, home repairs, home improvement, all those types of searches that are already being done. I mean, there's hundreds of those searches a month right here locally in Atlanta being done. I can certainly put together a proposal to work with me on a monthly plan to get that going. I've got an extensive blog network already where I can start linking back to your website pretty quickly. We don't do too many links too fast. You've got to stretch those out because Google sometimes we'll penalize it if you try to get 20 links in a week or something like that. So we have to stretch that out over the course of several months to where it looks natural. And then your website starts climbing the ranks and outranking your competition. But this is Wesley Smith. I hope this video helps explain what we do. And let me know if you have any questions. And I can put together a proposal with eclipselocal.com as far as how to work with us and how we can work with you building your business and growing your business online. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.